Do you think space is silent? Well, it's not. In this video, I'll take you on a journey through the most disturbing sounds ever recorded in the universe. They are real sounds captured by NASA and other space agencies, and trust me, they only get more terrifying as we go on. Let's begin. When a solar flare hits Earth, it slams into our magnetic field at over 1,000,000 miles per hour. These impacts can cause massive power outages, disrupt GPS, and light up the sky with auroras. But deep in space, satellites detect something else. Violent bursts of energy we normally never hear. These signals reveal how Earth's invisible shield flexes, cracks, and reshapes under pressure. Without this field, solar storms could strip away our atmosphere in weeks. Jupiter's Bowshock is where solar wind slams into the planet's magnetic field, harder than anywhere else in the solar system. It's the largest magnetic shield outside the Sun, and when NASA's Juno spacecraft passed through it, the boundary was so intense it created a shock wave. That shock compressed plasma, twisted magnetic lines, and produced radio bursts. It's like Jupiter punched the solar wind. The Bowshock moves back and forth, reacting to the Sun's energy like a living force field. Ganymede is the only moon with a magnetic field, and it's so big it creates auroras. When Juno flew past, it detected strange magnetic waves and particles flowing through the moon's magnetosphere. The sounds captured come from charged electrons spiraling along magnetic lines, proof that even this frozen moon has its own space weather. Ganymede's field might come from a hidden liquid ocean deep below its icy surface, meaning this quiet moon could be one of the most active in the solar system. WR-124 is a dying monster star, over 30 times the mass of the Sun. It's blasting its outer layers into space at 90,000 miles per hour, creating a glowing cloud called a nebula. It's losing mass so quickly, it will soon explode in a supernova. Scientists used light data to convert its violent winds into sound. These stars are rare, short-lived, and insanely bright. WR-124 gives us a glimpse of what happens just before a star destroys itself completely. The Veila Pulsar spins 11 times per second, one of the fastest known. It's the crushed core of a dead star, only 12 miles wide, but heavier than the Sun. Every rotation sends out a beam of energy like a lighthouse, and when picked up by radio telescopes, it pulses with perfect rhythm. This object is so stable, scientists once used it to calibrate atomic clocks. It's a dead star, still ticking like a machine, deep in the dark. SS-433 is a star system gone completely off script. It's likely a black hole stealing material from a nearby star, but instead of quietly feeding, it shoots massive jets of gas, nearly 1/4 the speed of light. The jets twist and wobble as they fly, creating one of the weirdest patterns ever observed. Scientists map these motions to sound, revealing a strange rhythmic wave. No other system behaves quite like SS-433. It's unstable, unpredictable, and completely unique. Centurus A is a galaxy with a torn-up heart. Its center holds a supermassive black hole that's devouring gas and stars, then blasting the energy outward in jets that span over 1,000,000 light-years. Those jets release powerful radio waves, and when those are turned into sound, we hear the galaxy's core in action. The galaxy itself looks broken, with warped dust lanes and scars from ancient collisions. It's a chaotic place, and it's yelling across the universe. The next sound needs no introduction at all. It's one of my favorites. stop you here for a moment. I want to tell you a real story about Saturn. In 2002, NASA's Cassini spacecraft was on its long journey to Saturn when it picked up something utterly bizarre, something that shouldn't exist. It was a sound, a deep, haunting, otherworldly noise that seemed to whisper from the darkness of space itself. Cassini's radio and plasma wave science instrument detected intense radio emissions coming from Saturn. These weren't just random signals. They had structure. They pulsed, shifted, and formed patterns almost like a ghostly song playing through the vacuum of space. But space is silent, right? The sounds were later translated into human audible frequencies, and what NASA heard was chilling. It resembled eerie, wailing howls, something straight out of a sci-fi horror film. Some scientists likened it to the unsettling calls of alien creatures, while others compared it to an eerie cosmic symphony. At first, no one knew what was causing these radio waves. Some speculated it could be a sign of extraterrestrial life. Others thought it might be Saturn itself communicating in ways beyond human comprehension. Eventually, scientists determined that the sounds were caused by Saturn's auroras, powerful radio waves generated by interactions between the planet's magnetic field and charged particles from the solar wind. But even with this explanation, one question remained. Why do Saturn's signals sound so much like something alive? Some believe the universe speaks to us in ways we don't yet understand, and perhaps if we listen closely, we'll hear something unexpected in the great cosmic silence. One thing is certain: space may be vast and cold, but sometimes if you're in the right place with the right instruments, it whispers back. This remnant was formed by a star that exploded thousands of years ago. What's left is a pulsar surrounded by glowing clouds of energy, shaped like a giant hand reaching through space. The fingers are made of high-energy X-rays moving at nearly light speed. NASA turned that data into sound, revealing waves of energy echoing from the explosion. It looks like a ghost and behaves like one too, silent to the eye but roaring in radio. The Jellyfish Nebula is the wreckage of a supernova, tangled with glowing filaments of gas. It's expanding into nearby molecular clouds, and that interaction creates shock waves scientists can map with sound. This nebula is over 5,000 light-years away, but its reach is massive, stretching across 70 light-years of space. The sound is drawn from X-ray and infrared light bouncing off dust and debris. It's beautiful, but it's the product of something violently torn apart. Our Aquarium is a binary star system that behaves like it's possessed. A white dwarf is stealing material from a red giant, triggering sudden, powerful outbursts. Every few centuries, it erupts and brightens the sky, even becoming visible to the naked eye. Scientists turn the flares and jets into sound waves, revealing bursts of irregular energy. The system is chaotic, flashing, pulsing, and growing more unstable over time. It's basically a ticking time bomb floating in the void. NASA's magnetospheric multiscale mission recorded strange waves far above Earth at over 62,000 miles away. These chorus waves are created by electrons spiraling through Earth's magnetic field. They can interfere with satellites and even spacecraft. When turned into sound, they resemble chirping or birdsong, but they're not alive. These waves naturally happen during solar storms. What's weird is how organized they are, rising and falling in patterns as if Earth's magnetic field is singing through the silence. Voyager 1 is over 14 billion miles from Earth and still hearing things. Since it crossed into interstellar space, it's picked up a low, constant hum coming from the space between stars. Scientists think it's the sound of interstellar plasma, vibrating softly across the void. It doesn't stop. It doesn't change. It's just always there. It's the sound of space itself, proving that even in the quietest part of the universe, something is always moving. Parker Solar Probe flew into the sun's outer atmosphere and found chaos. It crossed magnetic switchbacks, areas where magnetic fields suddenly flip direction. These wild zones snap like whips, creating bursts of high-speed particles. When sonified, they produce sharp, rising shrieks. Scientists still don't fully understand why the sun behaves this way so close to its surface. Parker went through it and survived, but the recordings prove one thing. The sun isn't just glowing, it's raging. Let me know what you think of these sounds in the comments below.